we're back. Thank you so much. Did everybody get your Bibles? Okay.
Yes.
If not, it's even on the cell phone too. You know, you can go on your smartphone and pull down that app, the Bible.
Yes.
The NLV comes in all the. I don't know. I'm such not a church girl.
King James.
What is it called? What are the books?
The different New Living Translation, New King James, different versions.
Different versions. New King James Version.
King James Version is the best.
Message,
the Message, the Voice.
And they all throw you off.
Mm-hmm. So what is the best one?
King James.
Do you believe that the King James?
I like the King James.
I like the King James too.
But we like the new.
But I like the new.
The new interpretation of the King James Version, it kind of, if you really don't know the Bible, it kind of twists the words and give you a different meaning.
The understanding is a little bit better.
We'll understand a little bit better. A little bit better, I think so.
Yes.
So anyway, we're on this challenge. Whether you're a believer or not, we want you to read all of the Psalms. There's, how many Psalms are there total?
150.
150 Psalms. So if you read 3 a day in 30 days, you should be able to make it. But if you can't do 3 a day, just do 1 a day. And then do, how many Proverbs are there?
It's 32.
32 Proverbs. Okay, so then that should make it. Just reading one a day. I love Proverbs because it really gives me a lot of instruction. Hardcore talk, like what Bishop was talking a little while ago on our break. And we're going to talk about that.
Yes.
No, we are.
Bishop wasn't talking about it. I don't recall.
It's juicy.
I don't recall.
But we're going to talk about, you know, when women find themselves in a predicament.
Yes.
We're going to talk about women and men, husbands, parents, taking care of those adult children in the house coming up in the holiday season at the worst time.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about just some great events coming up too. All right, so Pastor, why don't you start?
Okay, I'm going to be reading Psalm 6. O Lord, rebuke not in thy anger, neither chasten me in thy hot displeasure. Have mercy upon me, O Lord, for I am weak, O Lord. Heal me, for my bones are vexed. My soul is also sore vexed. But thou, O Lord, how long? Return, O Lord, deliver my soul. O save me for thy mercy's sake. For in death there is no remembrance of thee. In the grave who shall give thee thanks? I am weary with my groaning. All the night make I my bed to swim. I water my couch with my tears. My eyes is consumed because of grief. It waxeth old because of all my enemy. Depart from me, all ye workers of iniquity, for the Lord hath heard the voice of my weeping. The Lord hath heard my supplication. The Lord will receive my prayers. Let all my enemy be ashamed and sore vexed. Let them return and be ashamed suddenly. Amen.
Amen.
Right.
And let me go, and that just really goes right with this Proverbs 6.
Yes.
Proverbs 6. Okay. My son, if thou be surety for thy friend, you know when you got to pay the bond.
Yes.
You got to pay the bond. All right. My son, if thou be surety for thy friend, if thou hast stricken thy hand with a stranger, thou art snared with the words of thy mouth, thou art taken with the words of thy mouth. Do this now, my son, and deliver thyself. When thou art come into the hand of thy friend, go, humble thyself, and make sure thy friend. Give not sleep to thine eyes, nor slumber to thine eyelids. Deliver thyself as a roe from the hand of the hunter, and as a bird from the hand of the fowler. Wow. Should I stop or should I keep going?
Just read just a little more.
A little bit more.
If you
go to the ant.
Thou
sluggard, consider her ways and be wise, which, having no guide, overseer, or ruler, provideth her meat in the summer, and gathereth her food in the harvest. How long wilt thou sleep, sluggard? When wilt thou arise out of thy sleep? Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands of sleep, so shall thy poverty come as one that travelleth, and thy want as an armed man. Naughty person, a wicked man, walketh with a forward mouth. He winketh with his eye. He speaketh. Oh, we are talking. Okay.
Yes.
All right. He winketh with his eyes. He speaketh with his feet. He teacheth with his fingers. Forwardness is in his heart. His divisiveness, mischief continually. The soweth discord. Therefore shall this calamity come, and suddenly shall he be broken without remedy. These 6 things doth the Lord hate.
Uh-oh.
These
Proud.
7 are an abomination
Abomination
unto
unto the
him.
Lord.
A proud look,
Come on.
Uh-oh.
a lying tongue,
Mm.
and hands that shed innocent blood,
Come on.
and heart that deviseth wicked imaginations.
Abomination is man and man.
Feet
woman
be
is woman.
swift in running to mischief. A false witness, ooh, that speaketh lies.
Wow.
And he soweth discord among children. My
Okay.
son, keep thy father's commandments, and forsake not the law of thy mother. Bind them continually upon thine heart, and tie them about the neck.
All right.
Wow.
Good stuff.
That's what we were talking about. That's kind of what the season is right now.
Yes. Yes.
You know, a lot of people say, hey, anything that is in the darkness will come out into the light.
Right.
Now, we know that that is true. I
Right.
mean, if you're over 40, you know it to be true.
Yes.
You know, I mean, how many times have you been outed? I don't care if it was on the playground. You got outed, you know?
That's right. That's
Whatever was secrets that you have seem to come out.
Come out. The
Yeah.
secrets is out.
I think the timing is everything.
Yes,
Timing is
definitely.
everything.
We have a lot of exposure, Heather, that is going on in our
There she go.
country,
And our communities.
in our community. A lot of scandal.
A lot on our very blocks.
Yes, there's people that we know, people that is around our neighbors.
Our neighbors.
So, and we
Yeah.
discussed a little bit about that is going on the media when you turn the media on.
Yeah, what do you do? And let's talk about the fear, because kids hear it
Yes.
also.
Yes.
They become afraid. And
Yes.
our young women and men are afraid to go forward. Our old men are staying in the house because they're afraid. You know,
Yeah, because the skeletons is coming out the closet. So,
yeah.
and we were talking a little bit earlier with our bishop,
No,
sharing
I don't recall.
with him how did he feel on a man perspective, because we as
Yeah.
women,
Have our perspective,
yes,
and we do see it, and we do see it differently.
right,
You know, we do see it differently.
yeah,
You know, like for example, what we're talking about right now, all of our brothers and sisters, and this is something that we can put the positive spin on. We really can. We're talking about all of this sexual harassment. Just
Spin
say
factor.
yes,
it. Sexual harassment
You got
out
it.
It's
there
real. It's
in
real.
the audience, in the media, in your face
Yes.
every day.
yes,
You know, wonderful people that we followed for a long time,
Long
like
time.
Matt Lauer and Charlie Rose. I mean, I thought these guys were like the pinnacle
right,
of journalism and
Right.
truth, you know, bastion of truth. You know, but they have been talking the truth, but they were never really talking about their own
truth,
truth.
and
Their
the
own
things that
truth.
they was dealing with, and the
Yeah.
things that they was going through.
Right.
So, and we believe that because we are women of faith,
Women of faith.
that God has allowed some of this stuff to come out.
Yeah.
And we as the church, we got to know how to begin to deal with some of this
We
stuff.
do. We
could-
do.
Even with the church scandal. There's scandals that's coming out. It's like this whole year
Oh, this whole year has just been
Been-
racked
just been like,
with church scandal, with people outing each other.
yes,
Outing, and why do they have to out? You know, back in my day,
come on,
you used to always keep your dirty laundry, you know, buried
buried in the laundry.
in the laundry, and then you know,
Right.
you know, any scandal was hidden and buried, and we did everything impossible.
Right.
Let there be no scandal, no matter
Is
what.
that your pair of socks?
Yes, and I just believe the people that's involved in it, they the one that is exposing it.
That's
They are
right.
gossiping,
Gossiping.
and we was talking earlier. Some say it's because of the money. Some
It can become monetary.
monetary,
Mhm.
because these are people that is we consider giants,
Giants have
of
so much to
authorities,
lose.
people that are
So
supposed to
much
be
to lose,
role
huh?
models.
Mm-hmm.
And then when all of this come out, you know, we don't look at them as being positive.
Also, maybe we are judging them.
Yes.
Maybe we are doing what Jesus Christ told us exactly not to do.
Yes.
Yeah. That we are judging.
Yes.
That we are forgetting what true compassion is, which comes out of true forgiveness.
Yes, that's the key. Yes.
Honey, it's hard to forget.
That's
What do
true.
you think about that?
Yes, it is. Because, what did you say, Bishop?
It's horrible.
It's horrible. Why did you say that?
I don't know. I'm a 55-year-old man, and I don't care. I just tell the truth. In some of the women's cases, I do have sympathy for them, but I come in a day and time where women would flirt with you.
Okay.
That's true. Now, that is the truth.
Very flirtatious.
Yeah, women did flirt and do flirt. I mean, I think it's a part of our feminine
Now, 40
persona.
years
So you
later,
think
I
it-
forgot I flirted with you.
Could it be just they being nice?
It's only, you always talk two sides to a story.
All right.
You never get to hear the other side of the story.
Okay. So
It's
what are you
always
saying?
one side of the story we hear in the news.
So we don't be fair?
No. I
Well, you
think at
know,
least
Attorney
the
John
opportunity
Prater,
to
he
hear
used
both
to always
sides of the
say,
story.
John Prater, he's one of my mentors for sure, John Prater, Esquire, and he says, Heather, and he's 77 now, and he goes, there's her side and his side, and in the
Her
middle
side.
is the real story.
Okay.
Right.
The truth.
He said, in the middle is the real story.
Mhm.
His story, her story, in the
Yes.
middle is the story.
Okay.
You know, he said, that's what it is, and if you don't believe that, you know, I got some land for you down there in Florida. You know, and he tells the truth. I think he tells the truth. I think we have to have that too, that, you know, we came from a time when we always hid everything.
Hid everything.
We never put our dirty laundry out in public. We never exposed
We was
anything.
taught that. Even
But
in
I
the
think,
family.
and then yes, women are flirtatious. I think
Yes.
that is a part of our female persona.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's we consider
I mean,
being
thank
nice.
goodness. I think it's being nice.
Being nice.
You know, but someone else might consider it as a flirt.
I think this is my
What do
opinion.
you guys all think?
Yeah.
Let us know what you think. Facebook us. Let us know
No.
what you think. Is nice and good manners flirtation?
And bad manners.
I mean, you know, do you have to be one of those biatches in order to be not? I said biatches.
You work that. On the edge you would have got, but that's good.
Actually, say Facebook.
You notice how she put a
and
pause
let
in
us
that
know
now.
what you think.
Not really that.
I mean, do you have to be a hardcore girl?
Right.
You know, do you have to be a nay? You know, can't you just be a Heather, a Selena?
Bishop, what do
Let
you
us
think?
know what you what y'all
Women are
think.
very
Facebook us.
flirtatious. And a lot of times it has nothing to do with how a man looks versus what type of position that he carries.
Oh yeah, come on now, power.
And if he has money and power and position,
That's true.
even as pastors and bishops, you would be surprised at women that would flirt. And you have to be careful as men, because you never hear stories about women where the men say, you hit on me. That would be interesting to see, where the men start exposing the women for being flirtatious first. I'm not saying with some of these cases on the
Fair.
news,
That's
Yes.
fair.
but there are flirtations on the other side that make men think one thing. Don't make somebody think something if you don't want that to happen.
Well,
Okay.
that is good.
Okay.
That's
So you
fair.
been led on.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
it happens all the time.
Okay. So men get hit on.
All the time.
He's funny.
No, shut your mouth. No, but it is absolutely true.
Okay.
And Rodell is shaking heads. Our engineer
In
is shaking
agreement,
heads in
yes.
agreement that women do hit on men. I believe that is probably
Okay.
true. I mean, I know when I needed to get into the boardroom
Okay.
and I had been not on the list, and I go and flirt with the assistant. Hi,
Let it right on in.
Heather. Am I not on the list?
All right.
She used her woman's power to get
Yeah,
it going,
I did.
ladies and gentlemen.
Woman power.
Oh my God, Heather, I'm sure you're on the list. And all of a sudden I was on the list.
Okay.
You know, just talk about
It
it.
works. Okay.
We're talking about it, you know.
But that's in a positive way. You
But
know.
no, but it could have been, what are you saying? That could have been taken as
And then,
a use of
and
my
then 10 years
femininity.
later, you let me in the door. I want my money.
True.
True that.
You know my
I'll tell
name
you.
wasn't on the list.
That wasn't on the list, huh? No, I told you your name wasn't on the list.
So we at the end of the year. I'm thinking that we probably,
Yeah.
probably see some more.
We're gonna see some more. More people are coming out because they found that it's easy to come out now.
Yes, yes.
You know, and that's another thing. Bert, you know, people will do what the maddening crowd.
Right.
If everybody is trending, everybody's like, okay, I remember when,
Exactly.
I remember when, and they're beginning to think about it.
Exactly.
That doesn't mean that it's not invalid.
That's right.
You know, it just means that maybe they swept it under the cover.
But don't you think it's going a little bit overboard?
Well, I just think it's showing.
It started with one case,
Uh-huh.
and now every time you turn on the TV, somebody else is catching the case now.
Mm-hmm.
That's life. That's how
Not
we
saying
do it.
again that it didn't happen,
Mm-hmm.
but you know, in my eyes, if something like that happens to somebody, you should report it when it happens.
Right.
Okay.
Especially now that we live in. That's for the young ladies that are coming up.
Coming up now,
yeah,
say
You
it
should
immediately.
report it
Yes.
when it happens.
Say it
Don't
immediately.
wait 30, 40 years.
Yeah.
I
And then
think-
just think what that would have done to you for 30, 40
Well,
years.
I think they was
We're
afraid,
talking about
Heather.
forgiveness.
Yes. I
Yeah.
think they
See
was
how that's just
afraid.
eating at you
Fear.
for 30, 40
Yes.
years, maybe making you into not the woman you could have been had you put it out there.
And I'm coming
An
up with another
exposure.
word,
Oh,
Heather,
yes.
and Bishop
Oh,
Byrd.
okay.
And easy intimidated. They could be
Oh.
feel intimidated with the power.
With the power, intimidation.
You know, we are the weaker vessel.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Yeah.
That is good.
So
Well, you have to also look back at the time that was going on. If you go back 40 years, I was 14. If you go back 50 years, what is it, 60 years, women weren't even allowed to vote.
okay.
True.
So, and it was mostly the man out working and the woman was staying at home.
Okay.
Right.
So a lot of things have taken place
Okay.
that have put women in a better position. So I'll clean it up for you ladies.
Thank you.
But back in the day, it wasn't as it is now.
Okay.
Times were different.
Okay.
That's true.
They were very different.
Women were not in the workforce, and
Yes,
you know,
yes.
and then people did say they predicted that we were going to be experiencing a lot of woes, you know, when we entered the man's world, the
Okay.
workforce.
Okay. That's right.
And I would say we have. I know I've experienced a lot of woes.
Okay.
You know?
Yes.
But then, you know, I also came from really strong women who, you know, were scrappers. You know, they're
Right.
like, oh, let's take it to the streets.
Right. We both have.
Not afraid
Yes.
of exposure, but
Exactly.
many women were not in our predicament.
Exactly.
But is it okay for a woman to be that strong
We have to.
and still want a husband?
Well, we have to reverse it. Reverse the role.
No, you can't reverse the role because then you take the man out of his role.
Well, you got to understand. We got to do what it takes
So
to survive.
if you become a strong,
If
if you become a strong woman,
Uh-huh.
you're gonna create a weak man.
Okay.
Oh,
Why do
will
you
ya?
say that?
Yes,
Why?
because you have become dominant.
Dominant.
Very
Oh.
Do we
dominant.
sound like we dominant?
well,
Oh, please.
you know, hey, Mr. Rodell, do we have a song coming up? Okay, we're gonna go to a rest. Rest a break.
Yeah, I gotta go back and revisit that one.
When we come back, we are going to
Well, I hit him
revisit
with that one,
that.
didn't
That's very important. That's very important because I think that might be where a lot of it goes to.
Yes.
That's where it is. And so
Yes.
we're going to be back.
Thank you, Bishop.
ATNBS 5280.
No man want no dominant woman.
Yes, we'll hold on to that one. A dominant woman.
Woman.
Who is she? We're coming right back. We're coming right back.
Let's just look at
We're
the
coming
show.
right back. Take us to some music, Mr. Rodale.
Thank